Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Pathologic. Last time we found some corpses and we looted them and we got a surprising amount out of it. I still don't know exactly, what we're supposed to be doing. Other than maybe just, killing time until 11, where we know we can talk to, where we apparently can then talk to, Old Gimsky. But, yeah. My reputation is in a very, my exhaustion rather, is in a very particular kind of state. So, I suppose that, it's gonna be based on that. I still would like to know where exactly the apartments are, the warehouses are with the meat that we've been promised. It wouldn't be over here, for now, today, if nothing else, we'll just, explore the area. Because, yeah, we came from over there, we came up here. And there's alleged to be warehouses filled with, unguarded food in here somewhere. I don't know if that's just referring to, where the kids are at, or what? Also, what is this tower? There's a lot of mysterious structures in this game. But, it's 10 p.m. Olgumsky isn't there till 11. I mean, we can go check on him anyways. Let's do that again. I know I'm saving a lot for no reason, but... Okay, first off, let's talk to this child. Let's see what's up with that. This is the same dialogue as the Bachelor. You can barter for bullets. I don't have a gun, so that's not really useful for me. Otherwise, these are all... this isn't even actually climbable, so... I don't think we're really supposed to go anywhere there. Also, there's a guy down there that I'd rather avoid. And something else we can try, just for the sake of it. What happens if we go into a shop? Oh, nothing. They do not let us in. Or is this the shop? This is the shop. Hey, man. Okay. Get lost. You won't be sold a thing here. Why in the world? I've heard some nasty things about you. Shoot, go away. Alright, I'll be back when I restore my public image. Oh, okay, well... let's practice on you. Just, that's something else I need to do. Okay, there's more coming. What's the button? It's this button to reload. Alright, well... Now we know, we've seen, we're still exploring, all what happens when you do things. I could probably, maybe... That's the door to the meat shop. So I could probably camp inside there until it's time to go here, but you know, if we can... Oh, no, he is here. Alright. Let's go through... We've already read this, but, it's only going to be here at 11. I'll save here. I mean, we have multiple saves, so... There's no one around, so if nothing else, we get that. It's locked, we're not allowed in. Can I speak with his daughter? Like... I can. Because, the Haruspex bound are supposed to be the children of the area, right? So surely Capella would be someone.
It's the same power that my dear mother used to glimmer with.
What did your mother use to glimmer with? I don't know. Anyways, so Capella. Who are you? Why are you covered in blood? I'm Artemi Brooke, son and heir to Isidore Brooke. So it's you, Artemi Brooke? The Haruspex? We've long been waiting for you. I am Victoria. My father is Vladislav Volkomsky. My friends call me Capella. Will we be friends? Of course we will. Well, at least I hope so. Do you believe in premonitions? What about precognition? I do. Let's say that. I have a feeling that in less than 2 weeks, our world will collapse and be reborn in a new form. I'll have to create new life and sacrifice myself for future's sake. Will you help me with that? I'd be happy to help. Let's just encourage her.
There was no murder, right?
Speak with...
there?
Oh, okay. Speak with my father first. He lives next door. Can I have a rest here? Of course. Let's go. Here's the bed. Just lie down and sleep to your heart's content. Thank you, Victoria. That is big. That helps.
What?
I want to speak with you first. Okay, Dad said I should send you to him if you get the wrong door and come to me first by mistake. I have to behave. Okay. Alright. This is big. Capella will let me sleep in her bed if I can get around her. So that's our exhaustion stat. Let's look at my stats. Health is kind of low. Hunger as well. Will drinking water kill me? And then we should have something like this. It's kind of a shame to use morphine just for that, but let's use Meridorm, let's try, and then interact here. And we'll sleep for like 3 hours maybe. I don't know what I'm basing that off of, but that does go up. We'll save again. I know it's kind of like a state to be in, but okay, quest. Letter. This is a letter we read from Isidore on Stock. Stock Reuben, your childhood friend and the most faithful student of your father, has sworn to kill you. As he learned that you murdered your father, his master, over an inheritance dispute. Beware of this man. He is blinded by fury, despair, desire, vengeance, and self-righteousness. He is very dangerous. Always at your service, benefactors. Okay, so for the moment, avoid Stock. I know he lives to later on, so I'm assuming we can't kill him or anything like that. There is Big Man himself. Let's save again. This is the game where you want to save constantly. I guess I know who stands before me. I know of your tragedy, my boy. I am Vladislav Volkomsky, boss. You probably don't remember me. I am wholly at your disposal. Somehow I didn't expect you to be so young. I'm not all that young. Are you expecting to see a senior person or something? No. But your father was so old. I couldn't shake away the feeling that I was to see his copy. Were you expecting me? I was, for a while. A lady whose intuition can be trusted has told me you were to come any day now, but we'll talk about that later. Well met, Artemi Brooke. I'm the eldest in our family now. You may call me Haruspex or Warden. It's hard to hear their what their voice lines are sometimes. Artemi Burke, yes, Isidore's death is a terrible loss, terrible. Just like your looks, but please forgive this old man for his poor manners. It's hard for me to tell you that the death of your beloved father is most likely just the beginning of your misfortunes, Master Burke. Some bastards attacked me as soon as I got off the train. Yes, I've heard already. Those bastards, however, weren't looking for the person who got off the train, but rather for someone planning to board it. They were looking for a murderer, you see, the one who's caused a lot of problems already. A lot. They say your father's death is the murderer's doing too, eh? Right, because, we know from the Bachelor's route that Simon died of plague, and I think didn't Isidore examine his body and then die of plague himself? And in order to cover that up, the Canes claimed that they had been murdered, and so now they're looking to kill me because I've been pinned with the murder. Is what's going on here? I don't understand. Let's look at that. The men in the station mistook you for the murderer. Problem is, now they're broadcasting your features to anyone who would listen. You do stand out, you know. Mass hysteria is an excellent environment for rash accusations. Coupled with the questionable visions of a certain influential lady. Is that Maria Cana he's talking about? Well, let's ask. What lady? Oh, it's Katerina. A well-respected one. You remember the Saburovs? I doubt that. Katerina is much older than you. Katerina, Alexander Saburov's wife. She has extraordinary talents, precognitive, dare I say. No one questions them. That much is certain. Did she foresee me coming? Not only that, she foresaw many horrors related to you. It's all very vague. You know, compared to my deceased wife, Katerina's talents are, to put it mildly, controversial. But they're enough for the commoners to identify you, and... So what, am I a suspect for the whole town? A suspect? No, I wish. It's not a suspicion. There's not a shade of doubt. They're positive it was you, my dear Master Burke. You are being hunted, and until panic settles down, please do consider their proof irrefutable. Those who have been left lying by the station are self-explanatory, too. What am I being accused of? First of all, the deaths you were actually to blame for. And it was self-defense, perhaps, but you can't prove that right now. But that's a minor problem anyways. Secondly, the murder of this town's leader, Simon Kane. Now that is more serious. A tangled mess of interests and parties. And thirdly, you've been accused of killing your father, Isidore. Oh, I got patricide, killing my father. This is horse shit. That's a good line. It's all one big mess, one big knot. You have to see that. It's not like the mob's looking for two separate murderers, really. The patterns feel similar, the circumstances. And by the way, Isidore and Simon had met the day before. What am I to say? One thing leads to another. It's not like they've got the time to reflect upon the engine thoughtfully. They're in a hurry to catch the bad guy, while the bad guy is still here. They've only just arrived on a switch engine. Pray tell, and who was the engine driver, huh? Don't rack your brains, you won't remember, but I will. The station, after all, is my domain. He won't testify to your alibi, half-human that he is, deaf and dumb, too. Right, because they have, worms, whatever they're called, driving the trains, right? And nobody knows how long you've been hiding in the town, having secretly arrived. The seer had spoken of it beforehand. I wouldn't wish all of this on my worst enemy. The leader's death had stirred the townsfolk up, and the Canes are also willing to take drastic measures now. And you don't want to make those hawks angry. Patricide is a blasphemous crime, and you're yet to clear those accusations up. As for now, you're an outlaw. Hopefully you believe... let's go with this. How can I remedy this situation? You have to restore your good name. The townsfolk are simple-minded here, hard-fisted but kind-hearted. Popular choices and deeds can erase and rewrite your past more than once. No one will remember what you'd done before that. Please just refrain from killing. That's why I didn't kill that kid. I think that was a good idea. You have a tight community here. Everything happens in the public eye. I feel like these are both kind of the same again, but I believe in self-defense. Those poor creatures in the streets are really not to blame. Don't be too harsh on them. For the first time in many years, they've got an opportunity to witness absolute evil. They will come to their senses in due time. Meanwhile, you need to come into your inheritance, don't you? That means you need to free yourself from accusations first, eh? Yes. My word won't be enough. Everyone's squabbling. They'll probably see foul play in this. Here's what I think. The Canes have commissioned a peculiar man to handle Simon's case, a bachelor of medicine. You come a long way here, and just in time too. As though it was meant to be like this. He's the one searching for the murderer for them. So you suggest I meet him? He's quite quick on the draw, they say. If only you could find him before he finds you. He won't shoot you straight away then, perhaps. Meanwhile, I'll be doing everything I can to aid you. It would have been so much better if you could just lay low for a while. But they'll come for you here soon, I'm afraid. Alright, I'll speak to this bachelor. Just wait until the evening, please. Right now he's also confused, so he'll shoot first and ask questions later. And just please do your best not to break more bones. Do not attack random people in the street. Just go easy on them and work on gradually restoring your good name. Also, go see my daughter right now. She's a good girl. She's got something to tell you. I'll take any well-minded advice. Alright, already talked to her, but it would not hurt talking to her again. It's good to know that she can help my, she's got a bed for me. If I look at my stats here, hunger is the big concern. I don't really know what I can do about that. Can I break into people's houses? Like, that's the only remedy I can think of. I think I already see it, whatever. My brain is going. But anyways, we'll call it here. We made some tangible progress. We might have to restart day one. I mean, knowing this game, I feel like that's just something you gotta make peace with, rather than try to play around, but I'm fine with it. I've been around this block once or twice already. So, yeah, if I could find that cache of meat, that would be helpful. Because, like, if I find that, then that gives me a very clear, like, way to progress. Like, you loot the bodies at the start, you run forward, you do the quest for that kid, you go run to Capella, and then you heal up there and eat, and that would help get your stats down. Because, like, if it's just, what's it called? If it's just your reputation being super low, I can deal with that, I think. So, if we can get that all worked out, that would help. So, but that's our goal going forwards. But for now, like I said, we'll call it here. And as always, thank you for watching.